it sells a lot in Poland as fake grass.
Okay.
Coal mines.
Ladies and gentlemen, World Party, I am given to understand you're starting your tour next week.
That is it, yeah. Well, no. Saturday we start the tour in San Diego at the Street Festival, and then Sunday we're back in Los Angeles.
Will serve as a bit of a warm-up then?
Well, you could say that.
Very, very warm.
Very warm.
What? Is this your first MTV Awards show?
Yeah, it is,
Yes. How did
yeah.
you find it?
We came in a limousine. Boom, boom.
That having been said,
It's fine, you know.
Hairstyle
there is a
improving.
perception that this is one of the wildest award shows. Would this fall under the heading wild for you?
I don't know. I didn't really sit. You'd have to. What do you think?
Yeah, it's extraordinarily wild.
There you go.
Well over the top.
I didn't really sit. I was sitting in a dressing room drinking water and talking to Mickey Dolenz. He couldn't face it because that was wild for me.
That's got it. Thank you
Okay.
for your time. That's wonderful.
Get away!
Okay, we're rolling. Congratulations to MTV Awards. A few years ago, there were some complaints about rap music not being involved. It seems now that rap music is very much part of the process.
Well, fortunately for the artists involved in rap, as well as the artists involved in music in general, rap has become a very, very viable and a real entity in the music business, not only here at the MTV Awards, but throughout the music industry, because not only is rap used by rappers, but the music of rappers are being used by everybody.
What direction is it headed in now as all musical forms evolve? In what direction is rap evolving?
Well, at this point, I would say there's no limits to rap. Rap is in everything. Rap is in commercial endorsements. But of course, we just signed with Pepsi, but it's everywhere, which is an indication of how rap is moving along. The other award shows acknowledge rap in a very, very big way, and rap is here to not only stay but to continue to grow, and there's no limit to rap.
Got it.
Got it?
Great. We put you guys on the Hollywood Minute this morning about your Pepsi endorsement.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
That's right.
I'm excited about that because Pepsi.
How you doing? Okay. Kurt, I don't know what it means either. Can you tell me what breakthrough video means to you?
I haven't the faintest idea. No, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's like something that's new, innovative, something a bit different. I think with MTV, I think they have breakthrough video for someone like it's a weird phrase, but like sets the standard for something a bit different that people are doing.
Is it difficult to come up with something? I mean, we've had videos now for 10, 11, 12 years now. There's been a whole lot of ideas jammed.
Well, I mean,
3-minute clip.
people come up year after year with new and different ideas. I mean, I wouldn't even say that ours was necessarily a new or different idea. I just think it was very well done. I mean, the director did such a good job. And the thing was, it took him 3 months to make that video. That's a long time to make just a music video. But I don't know. Like I say, I think it's just someone that's tried to do something a bit different, to stand out from the crowd.
Is it required that a musical act now be more than a musical act just to survive?
No, I think that still music stands up on its own. I mean, there are certain people that don't make videos that still are successful. Video for me is something that is interesting to get into because it's another art form in itself. So you make music, you make records. You never think of making videos when you're making the records, but it's a nice chance that after you've made the record, to try and visually interpret the music you wrote. And it's I actually really I love it. I like to really get into it when we're making videos.
That's the amount of time we're given. That's great. Terrific.
Discussing the effervescent value of chlorets dissolved with Alka-Seltzer as the proverbial hair of the dog. Tom, would you care to comment?
All right. There's been a lot of these now. How does this one feel? Awards, that is.
Well, this one's different because we won something. It's something we're new at. Winning stuff.
Nah, we never did.
No, I mean, we got slagged in the press so much that every time we got something good, we thought it was the kiss of death, so.
We've been nominated before, but we've never won. It feels pretty good this time. It's really nice to get the recognition.
What do you think now? Why did they wait so long?
So we're just getting good at it, I guess, right?
Sometimes it takes a long time, right?
How did it feel?
Felt great.
Felt great.
I think the People's Choice Award was was the really good one because it was a surprise. I was watching TV before we came over here, and Madonna was 1 percentage point ahead of us, and so I was shocked when we won that one, but I suppose that's really the best one to win.
What is next for you? What are you guys in the midst of right now?
Well, we just flew in from France yesterday, and tomorrow we're doing a Hard Rock Cafe in Nevada, and then we fly to Japan for 2 weeks, and Australia for 4.
How do you go over in Japan?
Good.
In a jet plane.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
You got
How do you
him.
go over in Japan? Seriously, how do they react?
It's a strange thing. It's it's like they go crazy for you. The audience is, after you finish your hit songs, the audience goes. So it's pretty nuts, but they love it. They love it.
They really listen.
Is this a circumstance right now in music and in media in general where it's a little tough to say things? Is it kind of a spooky period of time for the First Amendment in your view?
I don't think it's a. No, it's not.
It's no different than it was in the 50s. I mean, it's the same thing. It's what keeps rock and roll interesting. That's why we're doing it, As long as they stay mad at us, we'll be having fun,
That was it. I did it. Thank you.
Here we go. Right next door.
That was great.
Yeah.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you want to see rock stars, the MTV Awards is the place. There's rock stars on stage, rock stars in the audience, and backstage you're up to your elbows in rock stars. 3, 2, 1. If you want to see rock stars, the MTV Awards is definitely the place. There's rock stars on stage, rock stars in the audience, and backstage you're up to your elbows in rock stars. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you want to see rock stars, the MTV Awards is definitely the place. There's rock stars on stage, rock stars in the audience, and backstage you're up to your elbows in rock stars. Happening? All right. First, can you hold up the award?
Yes.
Get a shot of that as well. Video of the year.
There you go.
Okay, that'll do.
Just make sure my dress is clean.
Sinead, did it seem to be a courageous statement to make a video that looked like nothing compares to you? That seemed to be almost the antithesis of everything that the music videos have become?
No, because the video was actually an accident. We had a totally other idea, and the whole sequence that we used was just one that we were only going to use for a second, but because we liked it when we looked at the rushes, we decided to use that, so it was a total accident. It wasn't thought about at all.
Indeed, it seems to be so well thought out. As a matter of fact, that your delivery is so utterly,
I mean, I just got upset.
Stick with your presence.
Oh, okay.
And it was kind of an interesting reaction you got on stage. How did you feel there?
I felt very good. I felt very happy.
I mean, but there were murmurs in the audience when your name was announced for the video of the year.
What kind of murmurs?
Well, I heard it just on, in here. I wasn't in the house, so. But
Oh, what kind of murmurs?
I mean, wasn't it true that Arsenio even went on to say, "Oh, give her a break. She's having a tough time." Wasn't that said?
I don't know. I didn't hear him. I don't care.
I have. We have been, of course, following the story ever since. I guess it was in New Jersey that you asked the national anthem not to be played. Has that grown into something far more than you?
No, I mean, it's died down now.
You feel so?
Yeah. Very much so.
I personally think it was an incredibly foolish reaction on a lot of people's part to what seemed to be a perfectly reasonable request on the part of an artist.
Right. I think so too.
Is this a scary time to try to say almost anything, though, in terms of
I
as an
think so.
artist?
Definitely. Obviously, you look at censorship.
Another thing that strikes me is that in the first album or two of yours, you were seen as a very kind of a far-out artist. Does this sort of show you into the mainstream, and do you feel like you're mainstream now?
No, I just feel like I'm myself. I'm not anything. I'm just myself.
Well, that's telling him, I guess. Well, you're in the middle of your tour now, is that
No, I'm finished now.
You have finished your tour. What will you be doing?
Just having a rest, I think, for a few weeks.
Are you planning to record again soon, or
Not soon, but in a while, in about a year or so.
do you have any idea of what you might be talking about when you go back into the studio?
No clue. I have to see what happens.
Had you ever been to the MTV Awards?
No, never.
How did you find it?
I loved it. I had a great time. I really, really enjoyed it. I had a great time. I loved all the acts. I love everybody that performed.
All right. That's wonderful. Thank you very kind.
Thank you.